quickly, we move now to the Ruched dress from Wendy Williams. Wendy, thank you for bringing your clothing line to HSN. You have done a magnificent job since the day she launched, even before she was on our stage on hsn.com. You were grabbing it, and I don't blame you. I did the same thing. Here's the side ruched dress that is under $20. Let's take a look at these colors. It is available for you in your lovely, lovely aqua. The Kelly green is there, black is most limited, the coral you're about to see on Victoria, and then we also have it for you in royal blue. It's another short sleeve that covers the beyond a cap of the sleeve, you'll see it, and then it is 37.5 inches in length, and that is extra small through XL, 1X through 3X. So the ruching gives it a really nice shape. You don't have to worry about your shape because the ruching is doing most of the shaping for you. 2 flex payments with the HSN card of about $10. Try this one on, and if you love shopping by color, you know finding a good peach dress, a good Kelly green dress, you know those aren't easy to find. Certainly not at $19.95. And those reviews are in. You've loved Wendy's clothes since she got here, and of course, you're still loving it. It's one thing to do a fantastic launch, right? Which she did have, but the fact is that she continues to wow us and continues to satisfy your craving for fashions. And this dress on sale is terrific. Try it on, see what you think for yourself. And if you know what, you can wear this in so many ways. You put it with a blazer, you wear it to work. You are at the vacation, cabin, hotel, you decide to go into town, do a little sightseeing, you put it on with your flip-flops, and you can go and have some dinner. That in a couple of different style restaurants, it doesn't matter. Here is the foundation, the layer that you then layer on top of. See that? There's stretch, it's forgiving, it's not too hot. It is a summertime dress for sure. Oh, hello, Victoria. That looks good. You both look great, but that was an interesting shot. So, extra small through XL, 1X through 3X. Go. I say go forward and get this dress before it is totally gone. Ready, set, go on that one. And it is, it's one of those things where a V-neck dress comes in so handy. A lot of times you'll see sheath dresses or dresses that are similar in feel, and it is a bateau neck. It is a crew neck. The V-neck is very, very flattering. Obviously, it is jewelry friendly. The ruching on the side is part of the magic because it is so forgiving. By the way, here, I just wanted to show this to you. Okay, see, this is, talk about a dressmaker detail. See that? That stretches in all these different directions. It is on the bottom, double layered, so you don't have to worry about, where's that slip? Who still has slips, right? I found mine the other day. I still do wear a slip, but a lot of people don't. But you know what? With a dress like this, it's nice that you don't have to because she built it into the dress on the bottom half, and it stretches and it's dyed to match. And how many of these are left? Okay, there are probably only about 1,500 of these left, and that's across all those colors and all the sizes. That 37.5-inch length is a very flattering length as well. That's the V-neck that so many of us enjoy wearing our J. King jewelry with, or just having that flattering length through the neck area. But this is also great if you want to put on a summer scarf with it. And the I don't know if I said this before, so forgive me, 96% viscose and then 4% spandex. So this fabric is very, very soft against your skin. It is very soft. You're gonna be able to get through the day in comfort and still wear a dress. A lot of times, you kind of have to gear up to wear a dress sometimes. This is no gearing up. You don't have to, overthink it. You just put this on and it does a lot of wonderful things for you. Very, very flattering. Not to mention the colors are hard to find. Look at this aqua. Don't you want to wear this with some coral jewelry this summer? I do. I totally do. It covers yet accentuates all the right places. And from our lovely Mommy 310 in New York, she loves the green. So Skylar 115CA, I have purchased this dress for myself, daughters, and a sister. Everyone likes it. And then Harvey Life 489001 Texas says, I paired it with a wide belt, ooh, good idea, and a jacket that skimmed the waist, and they love it too. Okay, running out of time on this. We have your Aqua, we have your Kelly. Those rave reviews are in. I love that what they were talking about. It gives you coverage. You can wear it with a belt and a jacket. It's the right color too, because you get to pick your tropicals. You get to pick that pretty royal blue, which I want to be clear about. The royal blue has a purple overtone to it. Think of the most gorgeous amethyst, okay? Not amethyst. Yeah, well, you could do that. Think about the most gorgeous tanzanite. You put it in your brain, that is the color of this dress. It is being called blue, and it is really, it is a blue, but that's the beauty of it. It is with a pinch of purple mixed in. In black, fewer than 100 left, and then coral is gonna be the next to go. There are fewer than 100 there. You get the idea. And that Kelly green, go for it. Okay, and we're all